You're listening to the Brandon and Brian Show. Completely unscripted and unplanned, just the way we like it. The Brandon and Brian Show is not sponsored or endorsed by any radio station or corporation, but we are officially for sale.
If I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go. I could take you places you ain't never been before. Baby, take a chance so you'll never ever know. I got money in my hands that I really like to blow. Swipe, swipe, swipe on you. Chilling by the fire while we eating fondue. I don't know about me, but I know about you. So say hello to falsetto in 3, 2, swipe.
And now your hosts for the evening, Brandon and Brian.
You're listening to the Brandon and Brian Show.
Hey guys, what's up? How's it going?
Where are we broadcasting from today, Brian, of the Brian and Brandon Show?
You don't even know what show you're on. Jeez, you're all fuckified. Anyways, we're broadcasting live, mobile, downtown Portland, Oregon, and
That's right, dude. Look, there's a homeless guy over there jacking the fucking Wi-Fi at Starbucks. That's how real this downtown Portland location is.
Our studio is located downtown Portland, Oregon. It's the Brandon and Brian Show, So, Brandon, how's your week been?
I think that everything is just very peachy keen in the world of Brandon.
Wow, he's just going to be so top secret about that. So, I want to take the time and thank our listeners. We are pretty big and popular on our last 2 episodes. Have you looked at the stats lately?
Are they coming from America?
They're all over the world, buddy. We are worldwide.
Wow. The last time I looked, it seemed like we were getting pretty big overseas there. Maybe it's the delay. Maybe it's like the network delay. We record and then we go to bed and then they listen. Maybe that the stats are all skewed. Yeah.
I don't know. But we'll take whatever we get. Because it's not just internationally. It's a lot of Portland. Yeah. Portland, I'm trying to pull up the stats, but again, we're having internet. So, alright.
It's because the homeless guy is jacking your Wi-Fi, man.
Do you think they're watching porn?
I think they're probably checking all their bank balances.
So you're saying, like, they have money?
See, that's the thing. The elite homeless of Portland are the weirdest fucking bunch. And I'm not throwing the homeless under the bus or anything. They can do that themselves. But here's the thing. They all have animals. Have you noticed this? They all have some kind of animal, right? Mm-hmm. Is that like their power animal, or their like
power animal? What the hell? Whoa! I don't know what you're doing.
Is the dog there to like watch their back while they're sleeping? I don't know.
No, I think, and I mean, coming from a psychology point of view, is companionship. Someone just ran a red light.
We're live from downtown Portland, Oregon, man.
But anyways, it's companionship. It's like, you think about it.
Oh, companionship is what you said. That's a new word for me.
Okay, well, we'll work on that. But if you think about it, and I think people can deal with the hard times if they have a companion. So if you're in a relationship, I've seen this downtown. I've seen homeless people happy as hell because they have their girlfriend with them, even though in that situation, because they're going through the struggle together and they have that love and respect for each other. And I don't know. I think that creates a good relationship because you cut out all that bullshit, money, house, all that crap, and you just get down to the real. They probably have the best relationship ever than anybody.
I'm proud to say that I've donated money to them several times. It wasn't the same people every time either. It was totally different ones.
Oh, was it? Was it?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was like a different crowd takes different shifts in front of the McDonald's on 6th and Main every time.
I'm very supportive of that. I do a lot. If I'm out town and someone's hungry, I'll have no problem buying food. But giving you money is one thing I don't do because I don't know what you can use. If you're hungry, let's go get some food. I'll buy you lunch, buy you dinner, whatever. There's been times I went to 7-Eleven at 11 o'clock at night, saw a bunch of people out there, bought them pizzas, sodas, whatever, and they had a good time. I actually did a video a couple years ago feeding the homeless of Portland. 100 homeless people got fed sack lunches, all on my dollar, of course. And we did some interviews to figure out why they're homeless and their stories. And it's really a good video if you just go Google it. The question was, why is someone homeless?
Hey, Brian, have you ever seen a homeless man dressed like a wizard before?
Yes, I did.
Is there a story behind that?
Well, I don't think he was homeless. He said that he's going to a concert to sell those lightsaber things he had in his bag.
Okay, let's tell the viewers all of our diamonds, the backstory here. So we were at McDonald's preparing for our
diamonds. They're yours now. What the hell?
I just kidnapped your diamonds.
My diamonds, thank you. Get your own, fans.
Okay. They can file the police report later. So basically, we were there. Got our little laptops. We're doing a little brainstorming session like we do intelligently before every one of these intelligent episodes. And Brian says, "Hey, there's a wizard behind you." And of course, I refused to look like, oh yeah, right, there's a wizard behind me. That's funny. And he's like, no, are you looking? I'm like, no, I'm not looking. And so finally I used my cell phone to pretend to take a selfie, and there actually was a wizard behind me.
Yeah, he kept giving me these looks. I'm like, there's a wizard behind you. He's like, getting all frustrated with me.
Like, no, there's not. There's no
And then
wizard.
he gets his cell phone out like he's doing a selfie. I'm like, oh yeah, because that's not obvious. You just turn around looking at the damn wizard would have been better than just... Can I see if he's...
Well,
there is!
Well, to be frank, when I went into the restroom there actually was a wizard in the restroom, too. Probably the same one.
It was the same one, because I don't think they have a convention.
There's no convention in town.
Yeah.
There's no Comic-Con for wizards or nothing tonight in Portland.
Yeah, they're not getting together. No, there was the same one. It was the same guy.
Okay, totally homeless. I'm telling you, there was a shopping cart, like a basket
I
involved.
don't think he's homeless. Well, if he is, he's going to make a lot of money off those lightsaber things.
He was selling lightsabers? You mean to tell me I just missed the opportunity to buy a lightsaber from a homeless wizard, and no one told me?
Well, if you would have just looked behind you, you would have seen the damn wizard and his cart was
Oh,
glowing.
God. I'm sure if I pull up the selfie, it'll be in there.
There you go.
We'll call that a missed opportunity.
A lot of things I'm changing with the show, and we're going to have an Instagram, and we're going to be posting pictures of these events so you guys can actually see what we're talking about.
Oh, God, if you'd gotten a picture of me with the wizard in the background, that would have been priceless.
I would have
now
got a
you're
picture
gonna,
of
now
you
you're going to
being
have to Photoshop him in, dude.
Yeah, and
We'll just move on to the next thing. The homeless guy jacking the Wi-Fi at Starbucks is a great photo op. We should run over there.
No. He's probably watching porn. I had an experience a couple years ago. We were walking towards Vancouver, like we do our normal walk from Portland to Vancouver. And we're walking across the bridge right before Vancouver. And sure enough, there's a homeless guy with a laptop. It plugged into the tower, watching porn on the laptop.
On the bridge?
On the bridge, right before the bridge.
What the F?
It's like, yeah, it was like, what is he doing? Oh my God, that is a penis. Oh my God, that's a vagina. What? So at least he wasn't gay.
Well, what was he watching on the laptop? I'm just kidding.
Well,
see, that's what happens when Brandon tries to be funny.
Yeah, well, if maybe we'd interrupt him, maybe it would have got to that point. I don't know, but it was just there, and I'm like, wow. When I came to Portland, I learned about homeless people. They have cell phones. They're connected. They're on Twitter. They're everywhere. It's like, look me up on Twitter. Okay, and they follow you.
There was supposed to be a citywide Wi-Fi project. Do you remember this a couple years ago? The city of Portland had this great idea. They were going to Wi-Fi everywhere, and then it just turned out to be too complicated. So I see them in all the places, like outside of Starbucks and everything, where they can just basically jack the Wi-Fi,
Well, I thought, the WiMAX was back then. It was powered by, if I'm not mistaken, Clear, which Clear kind of disappeared from downtown. I don't know if it's still there, because we all have cell phones.
The project failed. The whole thing crumbles.
Well, I thought if you go down Pioneer Square, there's free internet.
Oh, yeah. But I always end up in the Starbucks anyway.
Oh. The Starbucks that doesn't have outlets for power. They took them all out.
Yeah, I'm pretty ticked about that. I have a laptop right now that has a maximum lifespan of 45 minutes. It's not good.
Well, my understanding is they were supposed to introduce the wireless technology of charging, and a lot of Starbucks are doing it, and I thought there was going to be one, and I think they just lost the memo because they decided to cover up everything, and we're like, what are you doing? Is this for the remodel? Oh, no, it should be back, and... No, it's still covered up, so you can't charge nothing.
Yeah, they're test marketing that in San Francisco. Everything cool goes to the gay headquarters of America. It always starts there.
I thought Portland was second.
We're number 2 on the list.
Yeah, so, and I don't know. It seems like everybody, anything to do with weird TV shows or anything, they come to Portland. You notice that?
Well, that's a great transition, Brian. So here's a news flash for you. Fox plans to remake the Rocky Horror Picture Show into a TV movie.
I remember doing the time war, drinking
So
the movie's a damn classic.
Well, yes, it's a classic, but it's also it's old. It's like, how do you appeal to the new generation with this old shit? And I'm not saying I don't hate it. I'm just saying it needs to be remade to newer generations to get that movie out there. Because if it's classics are remade.
You mean in the same way Annie needed to be remade? Just kidding.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. There's some. I mean, I have a rule of not watching a movie that's 5 years old because the technology is different. It's like, you know, watching Batman, the very first one, and that little explosion as a kid was huge. Now it's like a firecracker and flames, and I'm like, that used to be so huge back in the day. So I made a rule: 5 years, don't do it, because I'm bitching about it. So
it's always hilarious to me when someone's like, "That movie's so old," and I think back like, "Oh, I was sitting in the second row for the premiere." Just kidding. I was not quite born yet, but that would have been cool.
But I think that would get, you know, that would get the movie out there if they remake it, make it hipper, get the new generation.
They need to bring somebody back. They need to get somebody like Susan Sarandon or Tim Curry. They need to get somebody from the original to make a cameo in there somewhere. They can't do this without at least bringing in a cameo. You know what I mean?
Only old people are going to know who in the hell these original actors are.
Oh God, that means I qualify. Is my ARP card coming?
Yes,
is it in the mail?
Yes, yes, it is coming. So, I mean, there's a message behind the movie, and do you know what the message is?
It was all about Transylvanian trannies from planet Transylvania. It was like...
Okay.
So what was the message in there? I mean,
so what was
it's
the message
like,
that you got from it?
Don't be it, dream it. I mean, that's my takeaway was don't be it, dream it. What was your takeaway?
What the hell? I think, well, I mean, it was all about love. And it was all about people, doesn't matter who you are, what you are, you can have love.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My problem is that I used to go to this Rocky Horror Picture Show, which, by the way, has been playing at the Clinton Street Theater since 1975. It's the longest-running live production of Rocky Horror Picture Show in the country. It's literally been running for 40 years. I went, I won't say when, it was sometime over the last 40 years. And the whole thing is that I know all the callback lines, so it's hard for me not to get silly and sarcastic, because it's like, I don't hear the actual lyrics. I hear like, don't drink it, Frank Pete in it. Like, I hear like all the silly callback lines, but it's fun. Have you ever been?
Yeah, I have. I've been there, and that was
Is it ridiculous fun, or what?
When I was there, and I was like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to watch this movie. I'm trying to figure out what this is about. It's the first time coming.
You didn't find all the cattle calls and all the stuff funny?
I was annoyed because I was trying to understand the movie. When I go to a movie, I like to understand the movie. I'm trying to understand, trying to watch. And I was more in a shell shock because I was my first experience in the gay world. There was guys dressed as girls, and it was very like, oh, you're okay. So, you know, it was culture shock for me, and that's what opened me to the gay world, that it was out there, going to that show with a friend, and we're just like, what the hell is this, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what made me say, there's a world out there, and explore it. And you'll find out, you know, there's a lot of different people, and they're all equal in the same way. So
yeah, actually, even for 1975, you got to give the movie credit. It was a pretty bold, you know, mainstream, you know, bringing some gay culture in there. I mean, that was people weren't quite ready for it, but Rocky Horror Picture Show remains a cult classic. Here's another news flash for us. Argentina has issued an arrest warrant for Bieber.
Oh, dear Lord. What did he do now?
Well, this one actually wasn't about the Argentine brothel. He ordered his photographer. No, he ordered his bodyguard to beat up a photographer. That's that clip, if you remember, from the roast of Justin Bieber. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm beating up our set pieces.
Wow. Okay, so in other words, now Bieber's like
he's a wanted man. Literally, Argentina wants to arrest Bieber.
Because he ordered a hit, so he's like mafia standards now.
Oh my god, Bieber's literally like a hitman now. Wow.
Jesus, wow. Okay, so what is the law? What's the jurisdiction? I mean, they can put arrest warrant, but is U.S. going to hand him over? Probably not.
Yeah, if he goes to Argentina, they're just
gonna
pick him
arrest
up.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's going to go there. So
He's dumb enough to
he might just go there and then take selfies. I'm here, fuckers, and then leave in his private jet.
Right. I'll never ever get this image out of my mind. There was a girl that allegedly had sex with Bieber, and while he was asleep in the bed, she took not just a selfie, because a photo, you can manipulate a photo, but she took a video clip, like a selfie video clip, herself smiling, and then Bieber asleep in the bed, and it was like, wait a minute, this could be partially staged, or he could just be out cold, and she's like, ha, I so did that. Like, it was crazy.
You mean like Bieber knew about it, or you just saying,
he was
like...
asleep in the bed, or at least pretending to be asleep in the bed, and she took a video clip showing herself standing near the bed, and then she lets herself out of his Argentina hotel room.
Oh, wait, I don't know what...
I think it's the real deal.
Probably is. I mean, when you're sleeping, you're usually not aware of what's going on. People can break out phones all the time. It's like... You never know what you're doing. So what I do is I make sure all phones are just put away before anything goes down, because I don't need pictures on the internet of me naked or any other, blackmailing stuff. Or, no, you just say, simple as that. Where's your phone? No, put your phone away. And if you really don't trust them, then they shouldn't be in your house. But
I feel the same way.
Everybody knows they come into my house that there's boundaries. You're in my house. You don't just take pictures of things and post them without me approval.
Yeah,
I mean, and you don't get online. People that are close to me in my inner circle don't get online and answer questions that I don't answer without talking to me, because it's one thing they know the answers. They know the answers because they're close to me, and I open that. But maybe the world I don't want to know the answers. So you keep your circle in the loop and keep them under control.
There's a politician going on all the news shows right now calling for a ban on selfies, and even more stupid and unrealistic is he wants to ban the selfie stick, of which my co-host Brian owns such a device, right?
Yes, I do. I have a selfie stick. He
wants to call for a ban on your selfie stick. How do you respond to that dumbass politician that wants to take your selfie stick?
Take my selfie stick away?
That's right.
Well, I mean, what's the problem with it? What's his problem with it?
He thinks that we're becoming too vain, that it's all about the vanity.
So if he takes away the selfie stick, who says we're not going to take selfies with the camera?
Oh, no, I think he's calling for an all-out ban on selfies, which is like, that's not going to happen. That's not going to... Dude, there is a freaking selfie that Paul McCartney took with a freaking real camera that shot black and white film in 1964 that he posted once on Instagram. And he's like, look, the original selfie, like, pre-cell phone, like an actual camera, right? Mm-hmm. Selfies has been a thing for a while. I'm pretty sure cell phones just made it much more mainstream.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
The selfie actually was like Webster's Dictionary word of the year last year. Selfie is a real thing on paper now.
It's in the dictionary. Yes, I saw. I was like, what? Cool.
Well, here's a tasty story for you, Brian. Oh, do you want to eat some Benedict Cumberbatch with me?
What?
Here, I'll explain. Okay, so the tastiest ad yet? The life-size Benedict Cumberbatch made of chocolate. This is the craziest thing. So this lady made a life-size chocolate Benedict Cumberbatch. Here is Exhibit A. So here's what I was thinking.
What the hell is that in the first place? Like
Benedict Cumberbatch? Oh, he's an actor.
Yeah, what is he playing? Because I have no clue.
Oh, he was in Star Trek Into Darkness. Oh, The Imitation Game. He's in The Imitation Game. Okay. But here's what I'm thinking. Let's throw a Benedict Cumberbatch party. Like, here's what I'm thinking. We'll have some guests over, and we'll all eat Benedict Cumberbatch together. It'll be really it'll be one of those things. We'll get a selfie while we're eating the chocolate Benedict Cumberbatch with your selfie stick.
That sounds like a hip word for something sexual.
No. We're just gonna be eating a life-size chocolate version of Benedict Cumberbatch. There's no sex intended. We're just gonna gorge ourselves on his yumminess.
Whoa, yeah, that wasn't sexual.
I told you I might go a little crazy on this episode. I mean, by the time we're talking about eating a chocolate Benedict Cumberbatch, it's all downhill from here, brah.
Oh, yeah. I can see it. I can see it happening.
Now we've must address the fact that Gwyneth Paltrow will live on $29 food stamp budget for a whole week. What do you think about that?
$29 a week?
Gwyneth Paltrow is going to survive for an entire week on a $29 budget food stamp. No, here's what I think.
What is she gonna... First of all, what is she gonna live off? Top ramen or something? Because $29 a week is not... I mean...
I fully expect about 2 days into it, Gwyneth Paltrow to knock on my door like, please, I'm starving.
Wait, isn't she already, like, skinny as a twig?
Oh, maybe $29 a week.
Maybe $29 will work, because she's already skinny. Phew, we don't know.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, that about wraps that one out.
I mean, like, but what? I mean, what can you buy for $29 a week?
Oh shit! I've lived off $29.
Can you really
when I was
live
down
off
to
it?
my last $29, I made that last a whole 2 days.
Yeah, you must have not ate 3 meals a day. You probably did 1 snack a day or something for $29. You can't.
I enjoy fourth meal.
Taco Bell.
Well, no. When you're on a food stamp budget, fourth meal is a bunch of snacks in between each meal, and I'm the worst about grocery store shopping. Do you know that? Not only do I not eat healthy,
Now I
but
do.
yeah.
So if you had $29 a week, times that by 4 is how much a month can you live off of that?
Oh no.
If you had to.
Oh no. When I get my paycheck, guess what I do? I treat myself to a country fried steak breakfast at either Denny's or Sherry's. That's like how I reward myself for a good hard working week, is a good old healthy country fried steak breakfast.
Yeah, because that's only $116 a month. Yeah, she's not going to be eating a lot of meals for 30 days.
I kind of feel guilty. The menu actually says that country fried steak breakfast is like 1,460 calories. Isn't that like almost my entire daily allowance just at one gorging?
Yeah. That's,
I've done it to myself, man.
Wow. Are you just calling yourself fat?
No. It's so good. Oh, it's so good.
It may be good, but I think you just called yourself fat with all these calories. No. Do you work out?
I watch people work out.
Yeah, so keep that up, and you're going to... Yeah, we're going to have to, like, grease the doors at the new Brandon and Brian studios to get your fat ass in. What number are we at?
So, well, here's a surprise quiz. Co-host Brian.
What number are we at?
We're at number 69.
Wait, 69? Why you got me crazy? No, what? How many... How long has this thing been?
Oh, our current... Okay. It's 22 minutes into the broadcast.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so here is a surprise quiz. Which gay movie is your life? And no, you don't answer yet. You haven't taken the quiz yet.
Okay.
Okay. Brian, do you accept the challenge to take a surprise quiz from the Advocate?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Select all that apply. It's a typical Saturday night. Where are you? Your choices are hot wiring a car, painting an image of my feelings and listening to Kate Bush, at the local gay dive bar with my posse, watching Criminal Minds with my boo, or crank calling anti-gay politicians. What is your selection?
My selection is be at the gay club, getting my freak on, get my dance on, be like this. Boom, boom.
Okay.
Boom.
Your favorite Spice Girl is?
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, I'm serious.
What the hell does that have to do with it?
This will help define your gayness or masculinity, or somehow. This is leading somewhere.
I see it. I see the pretty girls, and I see the crazies, and yeah, I see it. Is that who I think it is? Yeah, I would go with Posh. I think she's...
Okay.
Even though I wasn't not in too much, but...
Let's see.
Posh is one.
Select all that apply. Your exes consist of... Oh, now we're really getting deep.
Oh,
okay,
fuck.
Your exes consist of about a dozen messy disaster people, innumerable bottles of Charles Shaw wine, no one, my career consumes everything, or the one that got away.
Your exes consist of... Oh, boy.
Not to be a dick, but I would choose innumerable bottles of Charles Shaw wine.
Why would you do that?
Because the others would be too honest.
Well, it's all about being honest. Oh gosh. That's a tough one. Because
Are you leaning toward your career consumes everything?
that might be the easiest because they were not disaster people. I mean,
Yeah.
people who make the elite group being my boyfriend is someone that I see long term and marriage and all that. So it's just the little things that didn't work out.
Okay.
We're all still good friends with
So
my
the one
exes.
that got away?
So it's about, some relationship was my career was involved and some wasn't. So it's just like, it's really hard to pick.
The quiz can't wait forever.
Yeah, it's going to have to wait because this is serious. Jesus Christ.
Somebody else just got a ticket in front of our mobile studios in downtown Portland.
Go looking out the window and pay attention to our show. Jesus.
This is all very high tech with the moving images on these HD screens.
You're so funny. Okay, so, your exes consist of... Oh, Lord.
Oh, for God's sakes, my hand's getting tired, which almost never happens.
Whoa! Well, yeah, if you practice every night, so I would say so. Addiction. It's... Oh, dear Lord. Why can't I have both? This is stupid.
I think the same thing all the time, bro.
The one just got... I'm going to say the ones that got away.
Okay, the one that got away. Thank you, Mr. Bryan. Submit. Continue on with the quiz. Which American horror story was Jessica Lange best in? Oh, we're both going to fail on this one. I didn't watch it. I have no idea what that has
Coven.
Okay, Coven. Honestly, I don't even know what that has to do with anything. Okay, which famous figure do you most identify with? And just to let the listeners know, his options are Malcolm X, Cesar Chavez, Gianni Versace, Lady Godiva, or Dolly Parton. Who do you most identify with on the screen, bro?
What the hell?
I'm leaning toward Dolly Parton myself, but that's pretty revealing.
Oh, dear God. I don't have boobs, so...
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Italian dude.
Cesar Chavez? Oh, shit, I mean Giovanni Versace. My apologies to all Italians everywhere. Shows what I know.
Oh my God.
Okay, Versace? Okay,
yeah, sure.
All right. Okay, so which movie quote are you most likely to utter, Brian? Veronica, why are you pulling my dick? Oh, wow. Okay.
Damn.
A boy's best friend is his mother. Fasten your seatbelt, it's going to be a bumpy night. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Or, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take this anymore. Those are your only choices? Oh, shit. That's a tough one.
Usually if I'm mad as hell, I ain't taking it and I'm out for revenge. So let's go with that.
Okay, you're mad as hell? Okay.
Yeah.
I would have chosen Veronica, why are you pulling my dick? But that's just me. Okay.
I would never.
How old were you when you came out? Were you in the roaring 20s? The first 15 minutes of college? Are you still working on it? Between birth and preschool, or after the first communal shower in junior high? Oh, see, that's me. First communal shower in junior high. There you go. What do you think?
I'm gonna say the rolling 20s.
Your roaring 20s. You came out. Okay, he came out in his roaring 20s. Okay. Would you go to the movies alone? I have. It's okay to admit it if you have.
I'm trying to think if I ever been there alone. Usually I don't do anything alone because I never have that freedom.
I went to see Black Swan alone. What a mistake that was.
If the movie's good, I can't get someone to go, then I will go. Or if I just need a break, would I? So yes, I would if I need to.
Okay. So we'll choose sure, why not? Okay. Select all that apply. Your LGBT activism extends to being me, shooting down homophobes at Pride Parade, discussing Sam Smith, Neil Patrick Harris, or Ellen with your conservative parents, voting for Barack, or phone banking at the HRC, GLAD, or task force. Interesting choices. Wow, it's really getting hard, man.
What the hell?
I know you're pretty active. It's got to be one of these.
Fuck. Yeah, but
I think being you. I mean, that's
Yeah, just being me because
being you, right?
being
Right?
me, yeah.
Because you are you. You redefine all this shit.
I am me.
Okay, here's a tough one. This is the hardest one, and the last question, number 10. Select all that apply. Your drink of choice is... Now, I'll read his choices. Vodka soda, Disaronno on the rocks, various fruit martini, pint of Guinness, or whiskey straight.
Vodka all the way.
Vodka? Okay, all right. So, I think this is going to tell us, and I'm going to turn the screen away.
Why? I want to hear
Okay.
it. Who am I?
Here's the result. The boys in the band. Quippy and witty. You have a way with words. Most try but fail to keep up with you at cocktail parties and social gatherings. You like to have your brood of gay friends around you, even though they bring you down sometimes. You're all competitive, and when alcohol is thrown into the mix, you can be cutting. Oh, that's pretty cool. You're like the life of the party.
That is so true.
That
Is so true.
That was a fun quiz.
That was.
I'll take it in my own private time, just like I went to see Black Swan alone.
Jesus Lord.
I told you this show was going to get a little bit nutty. I mean, here we are, live in this virtual street studio.
Virtual street studio. Shut up.
With a homeless man jacking our Wi-Fi, that's why we can't get any.
Wow. Anyway, so this is where the time I'd be telling you about our social media stuff. Are you ready?
Where can people find us on the social media side? That's your department.
Well, they can find us everywhere, Brandon. They can find us on Twitter.
What's the username or the hashtag?
Well, our hashtag is Brandon Bryan Show.
No W.
No W. We're on Facebook, Twitter, soon to be Instagram. We are everywhere. Just Google the hashtag. Oh, wait, we're on iTunes, too. Wow.
Make sure to subscribe to us on iTunes and Spreaker. Tell your
Spreaker.
friends. Tell everyone at church.
To everybody in church. Oh, yeah, this is going to go good in church. So, yeah, send me a tweet at twitter.com/Brandon Bryan Show. And I will probably read it next week. Or maybe now. I don't know. Maybe not.
You've been listening to the Brandon and Bryan Show. I sometimes want to say Brian and Brandon, but when we do that, Google comes up with Brandon Brains. Or was it Brian Brains? I don't know, my brains are pretty fried.
I don't know what it was, but I just know when you search Brandon Bryan Show, it comes up. I think it's Brandon Brains. I don't know. But anyways.
Thanks for listening.
Are we done?
We're going to wrap.
What number are we at? What's our number?
We're just past 30 minutes.
Oh, Lord. This is going to be the shortest history.
Well, I'm going to propose that we do a live episode within the next week. We'll give them like a bonus episode. We'll be live from a surprise location somewhere in downtown Portland.
Downtown Portland. What was I going to say? I don't know.
Lick us on Facebook.
Yeah, like, tweet, lick. Did you say lick us on Facebook? What the hell, Brandon?
Maybe I can make that a thing.
Brandon is going crazy tonight. I think that
wizard put a spell on me.
I think there's going to be some lonely time for Brandon tonight. That's what I think. A little man, what is it called? Man stuff. I think is what somebody called it, man stuff.
Thank you for listening to the Brandon and Bryan Show. Independent podcasters, we are the bosses here, aren't we?
Sure, I think they know that. But I'm glad you clarified that.
I just wanted to clarify that we own this shiznit.
Was we never the bosses of our shiznit?
We are now.
We always been. So, one last thing and wrap it up. And you know what that is about.
Go ahead, kind sir.
Well, how do I open it up?
Usually with a box cutter.
Well, it's... Yeah, okay, let me go get one and just cut it out. So, I don't know how to even open it up to that part. I don't know.
The Brendan and Brian Show at this time would like to announce that they are, once again, independently owned and were never a part of any other organization, of which we allegedly did not ever cohabitate or copulate with. The Brendan and Brian Show would also like to acknowledge at this time that we are sponsored by...
Whoa, what was that? I don't know if I want to comment on that one, because I don't know if that was throwing up or orgasming or something, but something just went everywhere.
I was just putting it out into the Twitterverse that we could use a sponsor.
Anyways, thank you for listening. Thank you for making this show what it is. We are nothing without you. We love doing this. We love making the show. We love making you laugh. Send us a tweet, Facebook, whatever. Show your friends, because we ain't going nowhere. And we're going to be bigger than anything that's already out there. That's what I'm going to say. That's my goal. That's my mission, to tell you we're going to be more popular than those other guys.
Well, I want to break into the top 100. I know you don't love the iTunes, but I'm telling you, I want to be in the top 100 podcast. And I think that we can do it by 2016, by the time Hillary wins.
Well, I don't control iTunes, and I don't control the listeners where they listen to it. All I control is putting us out there and let them decide where they want to listen to it. And even if we don't make the iTunes, the point is it going to matter? No, it's not. We're going to be successful anywhere. If we're on Speaker, if we're on whatever, it doesn't have to be iTunes. I'm just taking it. I want our show to be heard. I want us to be heard. I want our faces and voices out there.
Do we have a message?
Do we have a message? The message is, we don't need no damn station to create.
Oh, I see. So we don't need to be part of any organizations or radio stations, because we are the bosses.
Yes. Here. I am full confidence in my abilities in this show, and we're going to be bigger than any other competition out there. And it's pretty sad that 2 episodes are already catching in place. I just can't wait till it happens, and then we'll just say how it is. I mean, we're going to be more popular than the whole entire station.
My hand is starting to hurt again.
That's what you get for wanting to hold your precious devices.
We're so excited to be here in our new Brandon and Brian Brains studio, which is right on the waterfront in sunny downtown Portland. This is so exciting. This view is amazing. My mind is fucking blown.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's high tech, man. That's all I'm saying.
It's very high tech, but anyways, anything.
We love you guys and girls, whoever. We love all demographics.
We love everybody who listens to it.
Yes, thank you. You're the ones making it happen right now. You paid for this.
They didn't pay nothing, because they probably asked for refunds.
Oh.
Thanks to you. Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to pay to listen to this Brian show. But lick us on Facebook anyway.
Lick us on Facebook. Damn. What I was gonna say, I don't even know what I was gonna say. It was something about the show, but
well, in conclusion, I would just like to invite all of our fans to come over and eat some Benedict Cumberbatch with us.
I ain't eating that shit.
You've been listening to the Brandon and Brian show
here at
the HD Studios from the heart of downtown Portland.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to, fill in that. Anyways. Yes.
All right. Peace out, y'all. Thanks for listening. We'll see you back here next week.
What are you, a gangster now? Peace out, y'all. You all. No. What? I don't get it, Brandon. What was all that?
Word.
No. Anyways. All right, guys. We're going to sign off. Remember, tweet us. Twitter.com/Brandon Bryan Show. Facebook, same name. Email, gmail.com.
Brandon Bryan Show, no W, at gmail.com.
I don't know what else, but whatever. Just go to those places and you'll find more pictures and links and audios, and check out our other shows. And all right, you guys have a good night.
Peace out. We'll see ya.
How'd you do? I see you've met my faithful hand-in-hand. He's just a little brought down because when you knocked, he thought you were the candy man. Don't get strung up by the way I look. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm not much of a man by the light of day, but by night I'm one hell of a lover. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.